Yo, what's happening guys? DDB89 here, back with some more Dragon Ball Legends PvP videos. Now, as you are aware, I've just started playing PvP again and I'm rusty as hell. But we've just been playing with teams that are just fun to play with for me personally. And of course, I hope you do enjoy watching. So what we're going to do is go through the videos, review what I've been playing, because these are games that I've been just recording on my phone, and then we're just going to go through them. A few of the matches that I've managed to go through. Some I win, some I lose. Hopefully some of them, most of them I win a lot. But yeah, this team is going to be featuring, of course, Gotenks. Now, Gotenks is probably one of my most favourite characters in the game. Now, this is the team I was using. I was using the red Gotenks, the, of course, yellow Gotenks, and it was Buutenks, because I was using a anything tanks sort of game. Now, I was going to use the other Gotenks involved, but I thought these three were predominantly the better ones, more fun for me to use, and just well-rounded, to be honest, considering it's just a Gotenks sort of team. There is no special equipment I've used, or there's anything decent for them. It's just me just putting it in, randomly selecting equipment and going in. Now, I haven't really, this isn't a showcase, it's just me enjoying myself with it. So I do hope you guys enjoy. And first of all, make sure you do like and subscribe to the channel. It does help me out a lot. Okay guys, so we're gonna go straight into the first match now. Yeah, this was a match pretty much going up against a random team. Now, he just put a random team up. I thought it was going to be like a Zenkai team because he had the purple Vegeta, but yeah, as you can see, he's taking a beating. This is my fault because I decided to try and play about a little bit, and I shouldn't have. I could have finished him off quickly, but I gave him a chance to, of course, chop and change his unit to the metal cooler. So this is where he starts getting a little bit adventurous with himself, and I wasn't really enjoying it. But with the 50-50s or the clashes, I'm quite confident with myself sometimes. But that is that LF Goku, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's a problem with his cover change. Now, of course, he's going to try and thump us in. But guys, remember, we are not playing at level 50 still. We're probably around the 25-ish mark, or let's say the level 3000s. And not everyone is the best of players, including myself. Once again, I'm not proclaiming that I'm the best, but yeah. So what we're going to try to do here is we are trying, of course, just rush in. Now, I am still trying to learn to do the steps, so just bear with me guys. It will get better. The videos are coming out progressively, and hopefully progressively the videos and the movements and the fighting style gets a lot better as well. But these are just units I like to use to play with, like I said in the intro. So yeah, I hope you do enjoy. So we managed to get rid of this purple Vegeta. Didn't know what level he was at, to be honest. That's my bad. And I'm a bit peed off that I wasted my ultimate on him. And again, we've just lost another super attack there. Now, I do like these teams. This is the Tenks movements, or the Gotenks movement. I do love Gotenks. It's a great unit to play with. But yeah, he's just standing still. I think he's just waiting for something, or he's just useless, just like me. But we're just going to go in and try and thump him up, because we should be able to finish him off with this one. We won't use the Rise and Rush because there is no need for it, and I do love that ending look for him. So yeah, we're going to slide over to the next one, and yeah, let's just see what team we're going up against. I can't remember all of them off by heart, but that was a good win. So here we're playing up against a fusion team. Well, I say fusion, it was semi a fusion god team, because he's got the Kefla and VB, but then he's got, of course, the blue Goku, or the red Goku blue, and the VB as well. So he's got a decent team there. The annoying thing again, of course, is the cover changes for VB and the Goku. That's the only thing I've got to look out for in this sort of match. But the first thing I always want to do is get him transformed, because he does have a time limit, but he does put a decent amount of damage out. But you do want to try and have the colour balance. But we need to get this Vegeta Blue out the way, because he does, when he attacks, if he can get a chain attack on, that's it. And personally, especially if you've got someone who knows how to use the character or unit properly. Now this yellow Gotenks, love him, love his little paralysing move. This should have finished him off there, so that's him out the way, which is great for me, to be honest. then Kefla should be out the way, but we don't have enough energy for that, so I've got to charge up. And I was hoping to get Kefla out the way, but this one should do a little bit of damage on him, to be honest. Give him the feint, but it wasn't strong enough because, of course, we have the different of elements, so we have the weaker element there. So we're going to try and swap him with our Buutenks, just to get that little bit of advantage going on. Good thing about him, he is a regen type as well, so he is always giving himself a little bit of a health buff. Yeah, we're going him. Now, I do love this move. It's like a mixture of Gotenks and Goten, to be honest, because he doesn't come in. But then, so again, so does Trunks. But it's a proper mixture of their moves. And then we just managed to clap them again. And who do we end up with? Of course, Gotenks. So, got into our third match. I believe there's 4 matches of this one. Okay, so we are playing against a Sun family team. Haven't seen one of these in a while, but then again, we are playing in the lower leagues here. So we're going to try and at least get our elements in attack. Or at least, if we don't have an advantage, we've got to be an even playing field. And we're doing some alright damage, to be honest, with the melee, considering we are healing ourselves at the same time. Bring in the Gotenks just so we got that cover change, but we wasted it. See, this is where I got to learn to do a bit better with the movements. Hopefully he doesn't move in, and then we're coming with the missile barrage, which I do love because the amount of potency it does to it. If we had an element advantage, I reckon we would have clapped him there. Once again with the 50-50, I'm quite fairly confident with those ones. Okay, we do need to, of course, transform sooner or later with this Gotenks. But we're going to take our beating. Now, I do not know if he's had this Goku Zenkai, but he's going to try and rush us out. I don't know if he manages to get us gone. But no, obviously, he's done a fair bit of damage, to be honest, but hopefully we can hold our own now. Now, I hope he doesn't hit up with the Rise and Rush, because we've been doing quite well trying to hold back with them. But like I said before, I only use a Rise and Rush out of spite when they do it to me. Yeah, he's decided to cover change, he knows. But he's done it for the worst case scenario, to be honest, because he's got the element disadvantage against us, which, to be honest, nowadays it doesn't really mean that much, but in some games it does mean a matter of, well, could be life or death. Now hopefully we should be able to clap him up because our Buutenks is fully healed. That's what I love about him, he heals himself in the background. And for some reason that move never pulls off. It pulls off probably about 20% of the time. But what we want to use is our green card on him realistically, just to paralyze him in that spot, and then we can just get a little chain going on. But the output is not strong enough. His melee's a lot stronger than his blast on this one. But he has got his Goku on his Kaioken, so I'm going to try and get him over with. I should have hit him up with the... See, this is where I falter a lot. I don't finish off the combos, and this is where I got to learn my movements a little bit better. But hopefully, like I said, these are videos that I want to keep to see my progression throughout the year, and hopefully my PvP fighting style gets a lot better. So guys, please make sure you are subbing to the channel and making sure you are constantly liking it and commenting, telling me where I could go better, telling me what you think I've done reasonably well to where, once again, I can improve on, and the teams you want to see me fight with. But as you can see, I'm going with the Rise and Rush. I think he may have tried it with me. I wasn't really paying attention too much. He may have tried it with me, so I've done it out of spite. Now, I should have really stayed with my yellow Gotenks and used his ultimate on him, but I just want to be a bit cocky, I believe. I think I was going to try and just blast him, like just at one key blast. As you can see, I'm trying to key blast him, and that was it. Game, set, and match. And once again, we're finishing with Spiky Nose Gotenks. Now, Gotenks, I love him because he's just so cocky. But yeah, this is our last battle. Now, I can't remember what sort of team it is again. It's probably going to be... Okay, we got the Android team. So, in this video, we've had a nice feature or an array of characters that we've been playing with, or playing against. As you can see, it starts to lag a tiny bit there, but that's neither here nor there. We got the little cover changing, but there was really no need to cover change. We had the element advantage there, He's coming with Android 16. He's a dangerous one. Now the Cell is the one that we've really got to look out for because he does have 2 lives. So we've got to try and get him down to his 2nd life straight away, only because it could be a problem for us. And this is where we get the little boost, of course, with our Gotenks. Now in the future, like I said, I'm going to try and showcase them in more detail, not just me going straight into the fight. So what equipment I used, why I used it, what sort of team I used. But at the moment, we're just going with fun teams, just seeing how they all go, and hopefully winning all our battles. But of course, we can't win them all. And this is where I got a bit scared because I thought he's got his self-destruct on. He's going to try and take out at least 1 unit. And this is where it started glitching, which really got on my nerves because I knew I had full signal. So it's obviously the other person. But this Gotenks against him is doing some serious damage. Now, it's a joke of how much damage we're actually clapping him with. Now, like I said, we need to get rid of this Cell's first life. He could cause a problem if I lose any of my characters. He could cause a problem. Now we should have went in there, but he came with the melee, which really got on my nerves. So, and this Buutenks, because of the advantage, the element advantage, he is doing some serious damage to him, which pretty much I don't think it helped him out a lot because he came in, he changed quickly because he knew he had the element disadvantage, and he tried to come in with the Android 16, which didn't really help, showing that he's lagging like mad as well, which really ticking me off throughout this game. Yeah, that's the one we wanted. Okay, so he's fainted, and as you can see, we're holding on to the Rise and Rush because we don't use a Rise and Rush unless it's out of spite. Unless they've done it to us, we don't use a Rise and Rush. But you can see that Buutenks against the Cell, the damage is ridiculous. The damage is absolutely ridiculous. Now you'd think that Cell would be healing itself, but because he's already buffed himself up once, this Gotenks is coming in now. He forfeited, which really peed me off. It really wound me up. But that is the end of the fight in this one. Really happy with the win, to be honest. But the forfeit was a blessing as well. But yeah, that was it, guys. Lovely jubbly. So guys, there you have it. That is it for me on the game. I hope you enjoyed the PvP. It went reasonably well considering the team I was using and how everyone was pretty much bringing in the meta of the games. Now I just wanted to play this for fun. Of course, sooner or later I'll be going into proper showcases with new units, old units, and how to, but of course I'm trying to get a feel for the game. So once again, if you do like this type of content, please make sure you do drop a like, share the video as much as possible as well, because you know the boy Gotenks needs some love. Of course, DDB89 needs some love as well, or DDB, whatever you want to call me. But let me know in the comments below what type of units you want to see in the future, if you do like this type of thing. But that is it for me today. Like always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment for more in the future. And until next time, peace.